Not only does advertising and media have a huge impact on the world we live in, but the songs that come out of pop culture also affect our lives greatly. For example, songs are a part of our everyday lives. We listen to music when we are sitting down with the family, when we're in the car, when we're at school, when we wake up, before we go to bed, and everywhere in between. Songs used to be used for meanings of love and affection, but now it is just who can write better songs about sex and drugs. These power-hungry songs have become something of poor nature that has little to no meaning to our lives compared to the older, meaningful songs that have a positive impact on our lives. Meanings behind songs can range from girls' power to taking advantage of girls. Not all songs fall in this category, but most do, and we will see younger generations listening to these songs and getting inappropriate meanings from them. Songs can be positive, don't get me wrong, and they have the power to move people and make a positive impact on their lives, but we don't see that very often anymore. Almost all songs have a deeper meaning that touches one of these controversial topics, and it is hard to choose which songs are right for children and younger ages. Kids look up to celebrities who sing these songs and are influenced poorly from most of them. Most of the time, when children, or anyone for that matter, are listening to these songs, they also watch the music video that accompanies them. The music video adds to the meaning behind the song and almost always has to do with the beginning argument, sex and drugs. Whether or not a song is about these topics, the music videos almost always find a way to relate back to this. Songs show girls with little to no clothes who position themselves in inappropriate ways, and we just don't see that happening in real life. But kids think it is okay to act this way and start dressing and acting like these people that they see. As I previously mentioned, not all songs have a bad connotation to them, but the ones that do resonate in our minds and thoughts and affect how we act in our everyday lives. How do pop culture songs influence the world we live in?
Okay, so everything is revolved around pop culture, and just like music in general is just affected by everything. Like we're sitting down, we're listening to music, you're in the car, you're listening to music. Everyone is hearing all the music all the time. And like today I was at work and they were doing the wobble and it was very inappropriate because I don't know if you know the wobble dance, but it is very inappropriate. But it's really inappropriate, and like they're teaching that, and we also learned the wobble in high school, so that's not appropriate. That's not okay. And how it has ventured off, it's mostly about sex, drugs, and rock and roll, but more like hip hop now.
And how do their music videos make the songs even more impactful?
The song could be not related to sex at all, and there will be sex in it. Just honestly, it just all goes back to sexuality and how, they want to make money, so they know that dirty stuff brings in the money, and it's probably not okay.
Very good. Okay, so how do pop culture songs influence the world we live in?
They influence the world we live in a negative way because it shows people that they can get whatever they want. For example, in Blurred Lines, the song lyrics say that I know you want it, must want to get nasty. So it basically tells guys that they can take whatever they want.
What do you mean by that? Like take advantage of the girls?
Yeah, take advantage of them, force them to have sex with them if they want to, and if they don't want to.
And do you only see this in Blurred Lines, or do you see it in other pop culture songs as well?
You see it in other pop culture songs as well.
How do music videos make the songs they're made for even more influential?
Well, in general, the music videos are very provocative and show kids what not to do in today's society. For example, there are a lot of false realities in the music videos.
Like? In conclusion, we can see how pop culture has made an impact on the world of feminism. Looking at Klein, Sturgeon, and Cartwright, we see how media has brainwashed us all into thinking one thing when we should all have our own opinions on media and advertisement. Advertisement makes it seem like the products they are selling will help us live the good life, when in reality, there is no ending. There's no correlation to them at all. They also seem to be advertising specifically to us by saying things that are meant to boost our confidence, but in reality, it seems like they just don't believe in those thoughts and they're just giving it to us for a run for our money. Advertisements are all around us, so it's hard to avoid the urge to follow them and fall into this trap of buying the company's products. One way they trick us is by using plus-size models in advertising. The new stunt is supposed to make women feel more confident about the body they were born with, but it seems to have an opposing effect as well. Even though it is empowering to see that people are perfect in all shapes and sizes, it is aggravating to think that people of these sizes need to be categorized differently than the rest of the world. Another poor influence of media can be seen through pop culture songs and their music videos. The new generation of songs has changed greatly from previous ones and brought a new meaning with it. It is all about sex and drugs, with an occasional love song in between. These influence everyone, especially our younger generations, and not in the way we want them to be impacted. It is hard to hide these from children, though, because pop culture is everywhere. It's hard to fight for what we believe is right when there are so many things around us that are trying to alter our opinions and bring us down with them.